What's going on today, people? It's the young Baselord TJG back again with another video. So I've been out of commission for like a good 5 days. I haven't posted anything. I haven't been really playing Duel Links and all that because I've been so busy, and I'm going to be talking about that in a little bit in this video. But I also want to talk about how crazy the ladder has been. But first, let me talk about this video. So this is a deck that has been asked by a lot of people in the comments. You know who I'm talking about. You know, if you've been asking for this water deck, you know that this is a shout out. There's been quite a few of you. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, so this is the deck. It is not primarily a getting out water dragon deck. This is primarily a dinosaur beatdown kind of deck with the water dragons kind of there. If you want to change some things around, I would recommend taking out one of the bonding H2Os and adding in either another floodgate or another mirror wall. As you can see, I do have 2 mirror walls now, and I have 3 floodgates, so I could be subbing that in, but I have not been able to get a water dragon summon on PvP, even though I've been super close, and I've had it where I've had 2 Hydrogeddons out and an Oxygeddon, and I had the bonding H2O, but the other person disconnected, so I've been so furiously trying to get it, and I can't do it. I only played maybe 10 or 15 games with this. So originally I played this and I kept losing, so I gave up. I was playing Cyber Angels, I kept losing, I gave up. I was tilting down from Legend 1, or from Legend 2 to Legend 1. I kept going back up, back down, back down, back down. And then I had like a 15 game losing streak with Cyber Angels, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going back to Dino Dunk. And that's just what I call this. And I'm back at Legend 2 now, and I'm on a pretty good winning streak. So this deck has actually been doing pretty well. And I've only got a couple replays because a lot of them, the people just disconnect, or like they weren't very good replays, and I just wanted to share a few of them with you. So I've got, I posted a video. I'm assuming that this is going up on Sunday. So today is Saturday, and I would have posted one today because I'm figuring all that out. I'm posting a different one. So if you haven't watched that, go watch that one. That one's fun. That's actually one of the ones I have saved here, so I won't play it again. But that's probably the best game I have versus Cyber Angels. So this first one is up against Cyber Angels, and I think Cyber Angels are just when Toon Kingdom came out, people were saying Toons were destroying the meta. When Psychics were running everything, everyone was saying Psychics were ruining the meta. When I don't know, when Red Eyes are out there, of course Red Eyes. Oops, I actually need to change the settings real quick. So sorry about that. I haven't had a chance to change them back. So ignore everything for 1 second while I get rid of all this. Stop it. No more character lines. Okay. Now it's all normal. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh, I think every time those come up, I think, no, you're wrong. I don't think that these things are too centralizing to the meta. I think Red Eyes was healthy enough. There are ways to get around it. People, like if you played Red Eyes, you could obviously beat it with other things. Same goes for Toons. With Cyber Angels, it's just a little bit different. I think that this is probably one of the most, if not the most centralizing deck this game has ever seen and will ever see. The only thing I could compare this to is Relinquished, and Relinquished even then wasn't nearly as good as this, because you can, like, if your opponent doesn't have 2 monsters out on turn 1, you go in turn 2 and that's it. It's just basically game. So also this one's up. I'm glad I went turn 2 on this one. I've noticed Cyber Angels, if you go turn 1 in the Cyber Angel versus Cyber Angel matchup, you're probably going to lose. This deck is so pivotal about having a good starting hand with balance usually, and getting out nice something on turn 2. Also, he goes in here and he doesn't activate his effect, so I go and I pop the Floodgate Trap Hole. That's why we have Floodgate. That's why we also have Metal Morph, because we want to get over these Edatons. And we also have the enemy controller here just in case they pop their effect. This deck is actually really good as long as you draw a monster. I've had games where I just didn't draw monsters, and this is also a misplay. I should have attacked in first with Destroyosaurus, so I could have popped his Machine Angel Ritual. I think that just would have been the better play. But there could have been another scenario in which I attack with Destroyosaurus, he doesn't pop his Machine Angel Ritual, then the next turn when I flip over to Kini, I wouldn't be able to kill it that turn if he had the Machine Angel Ritual in the grave. So I think it was probably the better play, and it didn't end up mattering because we ended up beating that Cyber Angels player. That was the first time I had used this deck to beat Cyber Angels, so it was super nice. One thing on me being busy, so the month of October in general is going to be super busy. If you haven't watched my videos before, if you don't know this, I'm a senior in college, and I'm taking 2 thesis classes, and I have a conference coming up at the beginning of next month. that I have to present at, so I am incredibly busy. Also, I have a new job that is taking up so much of my time, and it's a lot of fun, but it's also a lot of stress, and I'm just going to so many meetings all the time. Also in this, I make a play here because I don't play Fossil Dig immediately. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to draw into my Oxygen or my Hydreigon first, which is the other one that I have to pick up. He goes for the enemy controller turn play here to get my Destroyosaurus destroyed, but we are able to pick up the Hydreigon and try and go in. He goes for this, and I saved the Floodgate Trap Hole specifically because I know he was Aroma Strategy and I wanted to flip over this bad boy. Here's where we're going to play the Fossil Dig because we want to get out that Oxygen, and I just like, this is like so close to me being able to get the play off, but of course it just never happens, and he has the enemy controller, so I can't kill him next turn. I don't want to flip him over either because that's just bad news. I don't want him to summon this turn either, but he does have this. We got the mirror wall, so it's fine. He does the math wrong too, which I appreciate, and he gets hurt. Anyway, how's everyone else doing out there? Leave a comment down below. How you doing? How's everything going in your life? He sacks another Flame Tiger. I need to get my third one. I got 3 of the... Oh, okay, look. I have the combo here. I have Water Dragon in hand. This is basically it. All I have to do is draw my Bonding H2O. And the guy leaves. Come on, why can't you let me summon my Water Dragon? It makes me so sad. No one wants to let me summon my Water Dragon. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just so busy. How's everyone doing? I want you guys to just leave a comment down below. How you doing? I want to hear how your day's going, how your week's going, what you think of the new meta, where are you right now? Also, because I don't think I've actually said it in a video before, when I have my friend request thing up there on the side, you can send me a friend request, but know that I won't accept you if you're not above, or if you're not in plat or above. I'm only taking competitive people as my friends here. I mean, if we get to, or if I start streaming again, and you join up and you want to hop into a duel room or something and you want to duel me, that's totally fine, no matter what your rank is. But know that I'm not gonna be seeing all you little shits out there in gold. You guys are the kind of people who are gonna be sending me the Vagabond at like starting hand 3 cards or something, which is not cool, by the way. So I have like almost the setup here, and I do the math wrong, and like I do the Metamorph, and I thought I was gonna be at 1650, but I was at 1550, and oh man, it just sucks. So he gets Horus the Dragon here. I turn my toggle on because I gotta use that Floodgate Trap Hole, you know, all that good stuff. Yeah, I mean, this whole game is just like, I was fighting tooth and nail through this entire game because that mirror wall, I was just praying he didn't have it, even though in this deck they always run mirror walls, they always run Floodgate, they always run enemy controller, and I should have known that. So here I just decided to set the Bonding H2O to bluff the mirror wall, because if it is a mirror wall, he loses, and luckily he does fall for it. I'm able to get out a Hydreigon, kill his Horus, and I bring out another Hydreigon. But he goes for the Divine Wrath, and I'm like, who the fuck runs this in their fucking thing? I mean, it is like counter to Cyber Angels, of course. So what are you gonna do? And I do actually have the mirror wall now, which is super great. That's why you run 2, potentially 3. If you don't have your 3rd Floodgate, you could totally drop that, and we win because of that. We would have won next turn. And that was actually my rank up to Legend 2 game. I've only played a couple in Legend 2 since, nothing too spectacular. That's really all I gotta say about this. This was going to be a shorter video. Oh, I'm also going to show you guys the okay, before I show you the other decks I wanted to show you, I wanted to show the Cyber Angels decks I've been using. This is just a little information kind of thing. I'm not going to be playing that much during October because of all these things that I have coming up, 2 theses, and I have my conference on November 1st through the 4th. So I'm going to be pretty much out of commission. Expect a few less videos, but then early November, I'm probably going to be picking up again. I'm definitely going to make a video for this new Legendary Duels event that's coming up, but otherwise, I'm going to try and hit King of Games, and then I might not be playing anymore for pretty much this entire month. I just don't have the time, and it's just going to be too difficult in my schedule. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop uploading. It's just going to be, instead of like once every other day or every couple days, it's going to be like once a week to maybe every other week for the rest of the month going on. Sorry about that, but of course real life things do beat this game. So I have 2 decks that I've really been using. This is one that hasn't been working as well, I was trying extra because I did get a couple good replays where I would draw, like I'd have only a Machine Angel Ritual in hand, pretty much nothing in the graveyard. I extra draw Cyber Angel Dakini, so I get 2 of them going for the summon and the win. But I didn't get I didn't like end up saving the replay because of disconnects and stuff. And Solemn Scolding also, I was running this initially with Solemn Scolding, and then over the anti-magic arrows I had a Mirror Wall. But I think this deck is a little inferior to the balanced version, because here's my balanced deck. I don't have 3 Senjus and 3 Sonics. I'm trying to get my 3rd ones of each, but I found that the Sphere Kuriboh and the enemy controller are really nice in this deck. This balance has maybe about an 80% win rate. The other extra has maybe a 50% win rate, and then I have a beatdown deck that's probably, that was like a 30% win rate. I don't know what's been going on with that. I've just been drawing super poorly. Also, I've been going first so often. Every time I run Cyber Angels, it seems maybe 95% of the time I've been going first. And I don't think that's fair. Lastly, I am trying to level up Bastion right now. I did get Alexis to 39, and I don't really see any reason to get Swing of Memories right now, so I'm trying to get Bastion to 40 because I have some pretty cool decks in mind focusing around Polychemic Critter Dax Ogre. Deoxy Ogre. I don't know how to pronounce this. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you stuck through all my rambling and all that stuff. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Let me know down below in the comments if there's any other decks besides Cyber Angels and Dinos you want to see me do. And if I do hit King of Games with this Dino deck, I'm going to lose my mind. So thanks everyone for watching. This is the Jewish Giraffe, signing